we're going to discuss the latest Witcher news, including the Lucca Comics trailer. I'll give you a full English translation of that Italian trailer. Subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you get the latest Witcher news about the Witcher Netflix. Violence and magic, misery and war. This is life on the continent. In the beginning, it was populated by non-human races, stubby and robust dwarves who were considered skilled artisans, and elves who were the first sorcerers of the lands. Then the monsters invaded the continent. At last, the most dangerous species arrived, the humans. Humans learned from elves how to turn chaos into magic, and they exterminated the other life forms with the help of the Witchers. When the battle between good and evil erupts, which side are you on? The Witcher is coming to Lucca Comics Games, 30th of October. So for those that have seen the San Diego Comic-Con official tease that was released back in July, there's not a ton new here, but they've represented some of those images in kind of map format, so they bleed into this medieval walled city map. And there's also a picture of Aretusa. We see once again they're superimposing the pictures of the dryads of Brokilon in the phrasing with the elves. So it's kind of unfortunate that they did not use some pictures of elves in these trailers, and they're always putting the dryads with the elves phrasing in the narration of the trailers. We know, for example, that episode 2 is going to be based on The Edge of Reason, a short story that involves Geralt and the bard Jaskier, aka Dandelion, being captured by elves. So it's too bad they didn't use shots from that when they did the phrasing of the elves, but they're continuing that with this Lucca pre-conference trailer. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. I like the art. I like the little map there, and it feels very much like the Witcher experience and the maps you'd see in Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 if you're playing the video games. The Lucca Games and Comics Festival has announced 3 panels. The first is going to involve the author of the 8 Witcher books, Andrzej Sapkowski, and the series is going to be based on the first 2 books that he wrote, the short story books, The Last Wish and The Sword of Destiny. And he's going to have his own panel, and then Lauren Hisrich, the showrunner, and Freya Allen and Anya Shalatra, Ciri and Yennefer in the show, will also participate in a panel, and we're expecting that there may be a new full trailer, maybe longer than the tease, or with new video that's not in the official tease from July. But that's not been 100% confirmed. We're also wondering if we will get a release date. Netflix Netherlands released a bunch of release dates, and they indicated that it was December 17th. Nevertheless, Netflix has denied that there is an official release date for The Witcher and the other shows in that tweet. The tweet's been deleted, although it does seem that some of the early shows have been released on the dates that Netflix Netherlands says. And at this point, I think, a December release date seems the most likely. Other things I'd be interested in coming out of these panels is it going to be a weekly show, or is it going to be just one big dump the way that normally Netflix does? Netflix has said that they're thinking of releasing things in a weekly format. Instead of all 8 episodes at once, we'll get 8 weeks of episodes. My preference would be for the 8 weeks of episodes, but we'll see.